From the glittering heights of global acclaim to the depths of captivity, witness the rebirth of Tony Stark through the crucible of necessity as he becomes the iconic Iron Man. Meet Tony Stark, a brilliant inventor and CEO of Stark Industries, a man whose genius is matched only by his indifference. Known for his lavish lifestyle and playboy persona, Stark's life revolves around wealth, technology, and a cavalier attitude towards the world's problems. This, however, is about to change. On a routine weapons demonstration in Afghanistan, the facade of invulnerability will be shattered and a hero will be forged. In the rugged terrain of Afghanistan, Tony Stark's world is violently shattered. Ambushed by a terrorist group known as the 10 Rings, Tony is severely injured by shrapnel from his own weapons. As the world darkens around him, he is captured, marking the first devastating crack in his meticulously crafted world of power and privilege. The shrapnel, inching closer to his heart, symbolizes the imminent peril he now faces. It is a cruel twist of fate that forces Tony to confront the true cost of his inventions. In captivity, Tony Stark is forced to confront his mortality and the stark reality of his creations. It is here, amidst the shadows of despair, that he meets Yinsen, a fellow prisoner whose wisdom and calm demeanor light a spark within Tony. Yinsen, a man of great intellect and compassion, reveals that he has saved Tony's life by implanting an electromagnet in his chest to prevent the shrapnel from reaching his heart. Together, they devise a plan not for escape, but for survival. In the darkness of the cave, their bond grows, and Yinsen's stories of his family and his homeland stir something deep within Tony. Desperation breeds innovation. With limited resources and under constant threat, Tony and Yinsen build the Mark I armor. This crude yet formidable suit is more than a tool for escape. It is the first step in Tony's transformation. Each hammer strike and each weld is a testament to Tony's newfound resolve to change his legacy. As the suit takes shape, so does Tony's understanding of the responsibility that comes with his genius. The Mark I is a symbol of his nascent desire to make amends for the devastation his weapons have caused. In a desperate and daring escape, the Mark I comes to life, a literal and metaphorical shield against the darkness that has surrounded Tony. He fights his way through waves of attackers, each step a defiance against his captors and his past. Yinsen's sacrifice, giving his life to buy Tony time, is a haunting reminder of the stakes. Emerging from the cave, battered but alive, Tony Stark is reborn. His old self, the carefree playboy, is left behind in the rubble. As he collapses in the desert, rescued by the military, the seeds of Iron Man have been irrevocably planted. Tony shocks the world by announcing the end of Stark Industries' weapons manufacturing. This radical decision is met with outrage and disbelief from his board and the public, but Tony remains steadfast. His experience in captivity has fundamentally changed him. The once indifferent tycoon now grapples with the ethical implications of his work. He vows to redirect his company's resources towards more humanitarian efforts, setting a new course for Stark Industries. The backlash is fierce, but Tony's resolve is unshakable. He has seen the horrors his inventions can wreak, and he is determined to make amends. Tony's workshop becomes a crucible of innovation. The Mark II suit, a sleek precursor, is followed by the iconic red and gold Mark III. Each iteration is a blend of cutting-edge technology and Tony's evolving sense of purpose. The suits are not just about power. They are about protection and responsibility. Tony tests the limits of his creations, refining their capabilities and pushing himself to new heights. The Mark II, with its advanced weaponry and flight capabilities, is the culmination of his efforts, a symbol of his fully realized hero identity. Tony Stark is no longer just a genius inventor. He is now Iron Man. But the past is not easily escaped. Obadiah Stane, once a trusted mentor and business partner, reveals his true colors. Driven by greed and ambition, Stane has been orchestrating a plan to seize control of Stark Industries and continue the weapons program. The discovery of Tony's secret project infuriates Stane, and he creates the massive and destructive Ironmonger suit. The ultimate battle ensues, pitting Iron Man against Ironmonger. It is a clash of ideologies, Tony's newfound sense of justice against Stane's ruthless ambition. The fight is intense and brutal, a physical manifestation of Tony's internal struggle against his former self. In the heat of battle, Tony's resilience and ingenuity are pushed to their limits. With the help of Pepper Potts, he manages to overload the arc reactor, causing a massive explosion that ultimately defeats Stane. This victory is not just a triumph over an external enemy, but a conquest of his own past. Tony has vanquished the darker parts of his history and embraced his new identity. He stands amidst the wreckage, battered but resolute, having fully realized the responsibility that comes with his power. This moment is a definitive embrace of his role as Iron Man. With the world watching, Tony Stark takes a bold and unprecedented step.
I am Iron Man.
This public revelation is a statement of accountability and transparency, symbolizing his commitment to a new path. Tony Stark is no longer hiding behind his wealth or his inventions. He is stepping into the light as a symbol of hope and resilience. From a self-centered genius to a selfless hero, his evolution reflects the profound changes in both his heart and mind, driven by the desire to make a meaningful impact on the world. Through his trials and triumphs, Tony Stark proves that even the most flawed individuals can rise to greatness. In the face of overwhelming challenges, is rebirth always possible? Tony Stark's story shows that crisis can indeed become an opportunity, proving that even the most flawed individuals can rise to greatness when driven by purpose and conviction. What does it truly take to turn crisis into opportunity?